I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. It's time for late night snack time with the Scoville Squad. Here we are together again on Mother's Day. Um, Looking forward to hanging with you guys. Charles McClellan, good to see you. Very good to see you. Dizzy Dragon, good to see you. Buddy, hello. Jason P. Emmanuel Pinheiro, dollars. Dollars. Silver's here. Lynn Sparks in the house. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Frank Nunley. Uncle Barlow is also doing a live stream. Bummer. Well, I won't go too long. Here's the thing. I'm only going to go for about a half hour tonight. I didn't mean to step on his toes. He might be stepping on my toes. You never know. We're stepping on each other's toes. Big Combo Productions. Good to see you. Hi from Atlanta. Happy Mother's Day, says Emmanuel Pinheiro. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Mr. Ray Ray, glad you're here. Look what I got. Mr. Ray Ray sent me these. These are hot dill pickles, people. Dill pickle people. I'm going to be reviewing this tonight. Let me tell you what's in these things. Cucumbers, water, salt. Excuse me. Cucumbers, water, vinegar, salt. Chilito peppers, sodium benzoate as a preservative. Calcium chloride, natural flavors. Polysorbate 80, yellow number 5, blue number 1. So that's only much on. There's some cool peppers in there too. It's beautiful. Get them in just a minute. We had you guys, who was here for the last one hot minute? Man, that was fun. It was a good one. Really enjoyed it. So thank you, Mr. Ray Ray. Mr. Wheelchair Preacher, good to see you. Todd G, that's me. Good to see you. I had a great day today. 1980 LFC. Hello, Random Toaster. Good to see you. Christopher Westcott. Man, we had a good one hot minute the other day in Reno with my brother. So much fun. Hi, Dennis Brace. Hi, Macy. So coming back from, I didn't sleep a wink last night. That's not true. I was up till 5 in the morning. I fell asleep at 5. I slept till 9 and then got up. I don't know what it was. Some of it's got to be the 3-hour time difference. I was there, a week, but I'm going to bed early tonight. I just finished a bag of wasabi cheese puffs with Carolina Reaper pepper, Maruga scorpion pepper, habanero, and ghost peppers. Really hot. Very good, Dollar Silver. That sounds great. Oh, Random Toaster says, Happy Mother's Day to Mama Scoville. Well, I tell you what. I said this morning, but I got the greatest mom. I'm not even joking. If you knew anybody who watched what Tommy and I did when we were in Reno, just for that short time, if you understand, my mom has put up with so much. She's such a good woman. I love her. She's amazing. David Gong, good to see you. Hi from Miami. Balake, good to see you, man. And the rest of the bus, excuse me, good to see you. Just lost my cousin, funeral Tuesday. I'm sorry, Dollar Silver. I really am. Some prayers for you, my friend. A hard thing. It's partly jet lag. You know what my dad used to call jet lag? The disease of the affluent. That's what my dad used to call it. The last hot minute was cool. It was a tasty pickled hot jalapeno while everybody burned super hard. There were a lot of hard burns in the last one. It was great. Man, it was fun. Chris K, good to see you. Evening, Johnny. Thank you for being you. Long live the hottest horseradish, mate. It's great to see you with the family. Thank you, Chris K. I had so much fun with my brother in that time. We laughed our skulls off. I missed that stream. Unfortunately, had to be on a mod on a comic book live stream. Christopher Westcott. I understand. I appreciate the time you give us, man. Fire the Bayou. Good to see you. It takes 3 days for the body to adjust from different time zones. It depends on what time zones you're dealing with. Believe that. I spent a month in Siberia, Russia when I was young. I ran a marathon there. And it's exactly from where I lived at the time in Rockford. It was exactly a 12-hour time difference. And that took more than 3 days to get over. I was younger then. RS, good to see you. Thanks for being here. He says, Hi, Charlie, and everybody tell your moms you love them. Boy, that's a fact. Benzel 636, love you, dude. Ears burning. We've been talking about you. You're a good guy, man. Jimmy Jam, hey brother, God bless you and your family. Good to see you live again. All right, I'm gonna go for these. These are from Mr. Ray Ray. These are from Mrs. Klein's. Is that what it is? Yep, Mrs. Klein's. Since when? Since 1945. Man, they've been at it for a while, huh? Potato Man World, good to see you. Spear Prof, good to see you, man. Adam, 1701, thanks for being here. Nemesis, you had me cracking up when you told your brother if you puke, you're going to have a problem. That was crazy. That was, you know, I went a long time before doing anything like that on camera, but that, a lot of people ended up finding the lifeboat because of that, so it made it all worth it. Frank Nunley gets a bus pass. Thank you, Frank. I hope you enjoy it, man. There's a lot of stuff on there. Wyoming tree planter. Just looking at more pepper seeds, and you popped up. Thank you, man. I'm glad you're here. Raleigh Marvel, good to see you. All right, so I don't want to spill this stuff everywhere. A little spice to it. Chris K, I've gone from the East Coast time zone to Alaska time zone, 4 hours behind. In less than 24 hours, wipe me up. Here's the thing, man. Last time, I don't feel jet lag when I'm going to the place I'm going. I only get it when I get back. So I don't care how bad the time zone is. I adjust on the fly so quick I don't care how many hours it is. All the places I went to in the channel, I never had any adjustment when I get there. I just get hurt when I get back. All right, guys. So from Mrs. Klein's, thank you, Mr. Ray Ray. This is their hot dill pickle. I'm Johnny Skull, and we're all here together. There's actually a little spice to that. Very, very good. Dollar Silver, I talked to him Thursday afternoon and wake up Friday to the news. I had some fall straws that contain Carolina peppers and apple cinnamons. It's weird, listen, life is fragile and special. I really am sorry for your loss, man. The Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla, good to see you. Oh, a whole bunch of people came in I haven't said hi to yet. Let me say hi to everybody here. Jason P, it's the world's hottest gummy bear. Ate the world's hottest gummy bear yesterday. Sucker was hot. I've had a bunch of those, man. They're hot, Jason P. Blocky Anderson. Hey, boss. Hey, Johnny. Hope everybody's doing well. We are. Thank you for being here. Keith Lego. Good to see you. Maverick. Aloha, Johnny, dude. I don't drink anymore, but did you used to drink those Fireball whiskey? I never did Fireball, oddly enough. I may have had it once with a buddy Vince, I think, now that I'm thinking about it. These are hot dill pickles, and there's some peppers in there somewhere, but they're down low. They're going to make me work for them. They taste great, though. Tom Broom, good to see you, bro. I'm glad to be back. I had so much fun out there, though. It was ridiculous. Scott Nay 1, good to see you. Captain Drucifer, hot pickles are the best. They are indeed. Charles McClellan says, hi, Tom. Yeah, Dollar Silver say Washington League of Fire is somebody over 100 Carolina Reapers. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm not. That's just not me. I don't try to be that guy, though. I'm Johnny Scoville. That's all. I'm happy with that. King of Women, Mary loved Jesus deeply as her son. She learned to love him first and foremost as her Savior and Lord. Fact. To me, anyway. I don't ever judge people what they believe. Don't judge me for what I believe. But that's what I believe. How much fun was this past week with Tommy Scoville? Dude, I had so much fun. It was ridiculous. Honestly, I felt like I was 16 for most of the trip there. We laughed our skulls off. We did more laughing off camera than we did on camera. We laughed our heads off on camera. Listen, that milk video was nuts. Good times. I'll tell you something. That milk video was really harsh. That hurt me a lot. Chilito peppers are the spice in this. Raleigh. It tastes good though. It's got a little sting to it. Not much. I mean, I wouldn't say it gets me a one, but if you're not a chili head, you find them spicy. Christopher Westcott, that milk video still has me laughing. It was hilarious. The funniest part was as soon as you throw up, my mom walks out. She just looks, she's like, ah. Right as he's just barfing, he just looks up like she's caught us just like that a million times since we were this big. That exact same way. I had flashbacks. It was crazy. Ethan Walters, good to see you. Blueberry hot sauce is like a gateway sauce. Indeed. Open it up, it had new flavors and foods to put it on. I never thought I would have. Excellent. Keep that up. Vern Bolstad, good to see you. Haha, work on the blender recipe. You're so funny, man. Galactic Yachts, good to see you. I was wondering about you. I think it's a good next step from Orange Habaneros. Or what you think a good next step. From Orange Hobs, you know what? This is going to sound crazy, but I went just a ghost. You don't have to eat the whole pod. If you just take a sliver of a ghost pepper, it's a perfect jump up. It really is. And then you start increasing how much of that ghost you take. I think it's a great jump. It's a super huge jump if you go from full pods, but just do slices. Spirit Prof. Not gonna lie, I got some good laughs off that milk. Out of that milk. It was, you know what? It was really fun. It was a good time. But man, I was hurting from that. Bad. What would the heat be like to a non-chili head? For these, my mom is really a non-chili head. She would say these are a 6 or 7. But she's an absolute non-chili head. If you like spice, this would be like a, if you're like somebody who likes spicy stuff, maybe 3 or 4. She probably have flashbacks also, so keep like, oh, probably 50 years is still no good. You know what she said? Oh, she said some funny stuff. My mom is hilarious. She said, "You're both idiots, but you're the bigger idiot." She pointed to me and said, "I'm the bigger of the two idiots." I couldn't believe it. It was hilarious. Tommy is angelic, says King of Women. Tommy is angelic. Tommy's a lot of things. I've never heard anybody call him angelic before. He's just a great guy. He really is. I have more fun with him by accident than I do with anybody else on purpose. I'm gonna eat a bunch of these, and when I get down to the peppers, we'll do another video. But she's a saint for what she's put up. You have no idea the things we've done. You sort of do. If you're on the boat, you hear a lot of it. Thompson AI Music. Love the milk video. It was. It was so much fun. It was a good time. Um, Mr. Ray Ray thinks that Mrs. Klein's pickles are about as hot as a Serrano. Maybe. Chili Phil, good to see you, man. I'm growing them for the first time since West Lightburn. Good to see you, dude. I know what you meant, Ray Ray. It's cool. The pickles are very good. I think I may have one more. I put them way too soon. I'm going to jump off. Hope everybody's having a great night. Love for everyone on the bus. Stay safe and peace. Thank you, Dollar Silver. Our prayers are with you, man. I'm sorry. Hang in there. Do you like the feeling when your ears pop, or when your ears pop, or the endorphin rush? Well, to me, I never get the endorphin rush without the ears going first, and they don't always pop. They usually just burn for me. Every once in a while, it'll sound like I'm in that really weird spot, taking off on a plane where you're right where you got to adjust. Every once in a while, it does that, but usually it's just burning. But I like the endorphin rush. I like it when it doesn't happen. I like just the pain of peppers. I know, sounds crazy. Pickled asparagus is really good, says Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. You know what? I had Dave Miner sent me a jar. It's a funny story. He sent me a jar of pickled asparagus, and I started eating them and ate the whole jar. I started eating while there's like half the jar left. I still have some for the review. And it just ran away with me. I ate the whole. I got down to there were like 7 of them in there. Like I can't really hold up like a few strands in there. So he sent me another one. They're very good. I love asparagus. King of Women says, "Did Johnny?" Serious question: Does Johnny Jr. still look like Jonathan Rumi? Um, so, listen, if you want to find out who you look like, start a YouTube channel. Someone's going to say you look like somebody. It was a strange day or so flying. I get off my first flight in Dallas. I'm sitting on the plane. I get a text. It says your flight leaves in 30 minutes. I'm in uh, I'm in the E terminal, so I got to get to E from E to C. So I have to get on the Sky Tram to do this, and I'm still on the plane. So by the time I got off the plane, I got like 8 minutes, 12 minutes, excuse me. And I get on the tram, and I hear some people talking. I hear a woman say she's going to Charlotte. I said I'm on that plane. She was, we're probably going to miss it. It's the last plane of the night. I'm like, ah, because I did not want to stay in an airport overnight. I just didn't want to do it. So I said, when the door opens, I'm making a break for it. I'll tell him. She was, I'm right behind you. I said, I'll tell him to wait for you. So I go as fast as I can. Once the thing stops, I run down the escalator, take a left. Unfortunately, it says on the sign C1 through C9 through C20 is what it said. I'm in C9. So as I'm rounding the corner, I'm thinking, I hope C9 isn't at the other end. And thank God C9 was on this end and it was the first one. So I get there and I'm giving I have her swipe the boarding pass. It was on my phone. And I didn't get her name. So I'm looking behind me and there she is. I was about to tell her somebody's coming and she kind of caught up at the end. So I get on the plane. It was mostly a really full flight. We may have been a couple empty seats, but it was really a full flight. In fact, they were saying it was a full flight, and anybody that wanted to send their groceries, their bags on for free, and they were trying to make space. So I sit down. I got an aisle seat. When I fly, I always get an aisle seat. I don't want to be sandwiched with a wall and a person or two people. So I always get the aisle. And there's two seats open. So I'm sitting on the plane. Finally, the woman that was on the tram with me comes on the plane and she comes right over. She's sitting next to me on the between one and over. And anyway, we started talking. And she, you do the what do you do, what that kind of thing. So I tell her that what I do. It's always weird. I almost want to say I'm an insurance salesman because it just stops. Or I work for the IRS. But when you say you're a YouTuber, it's like you get a million questions. And she did. I just told her, I mentioned my brother. My brother does the same thing, or has his own channel. I mentioned the sobriety thing. Her name is Jeannie. Her brother is 60 and just has a really, really bad drug problem for like lifelong. But he wants to get well. And we exchanged I gave her all the information to the boat. She was super excited about it. She's already talking to her brother. And the funny thing about that is it was like, you kind of think like, what a coincidence, right? Here's the thing. When she went to get there, they gave her seat to somebody else. She was supposed to sit somewhere else on the plane. Because she was late, they gave that seat to somebody else. And because she showed up at the end, they provided her with a different seat, which ended up being the one next to me. So if she had gotten there early, she wouldn't have even sat next to me anyway. But her brother really wants to get sober. And that was just a very, very cool thing that happened yesterday. I don't believe in coincidences. Kind of cool. I really don't. Well, see, I'm yapping and all kinds of people are sliding by me and I didn't get to say hi to everybody. Hang on. Dad's old Honda Civic 2.0. Good to see you. Had a great weekend, a great week. I had such a good time. It was an awful lot of fun. I did a drop of the 10 million Scoville tincture today, about 5 minutes. My ears started getting hot. I got a warm, nice, all over feeling for about a half hour. I love that. King of Women, Johnny Jr. rocks. He does. I talked to him today. Today was a test to my sobriety, says Chili Phil. It was a busy work day. Had to deal with an annoying coworker, but didn't give in. It's 20 days. I'm celebrating with regret wings and a half gallon of chocolate milk. I'm proud of you, Chili Phil. Keep that up, man. That's exciting stuff, man. Michael A., good to see you, dude. Thanks for stopping in. I look like I burned all my hair off with the capsaicin, says Verd. You should see me with hair. It'd be funny. I've said this on the bus before, but I don't know if you guys know. So you have to be really on this channel for a long time to say, yeah, I remember when you said that. Because I bet I've only said this a handful of times. Dizzy Dragon may know. When I was in college, I was a hair model. No. I know what you're saying. It's the truth, though. I was a hair model. Kai Cox, good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Tom Broom just found a new pepper in my grow just 5 days ago. I've seen pictures. It's exciting. Very, very cool. It's not an albino primatale, Keith Lego, but don't stop hoping. Asthma me of everything. Hello, you amazing chili heads. Thank you for being here. Divine appointment, Mr. Wheelchair Preacher. Absolutely. They happen all the time. We just ignore it. We don't pay attention. It's pretty interesting. Absolutely, Christopher Westcott. I agree. Wind in my face. Good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Monk. I'm the Monk. Thanks for being here, man. My brother had a serious drug problem. He's 2 years clean now and makes bankroll now legally. I should tell your brother Johnny. King of Women 23 says, that's exciting, man. I love a good success. I could listen to people say that all day long. It's a beautiful thing when someone gets sober. You're getting close, says Tom Broom. I'm hoping to send a couple to Johnny on Tuesday. Wait till you see him. They are wicked looking. For real. I went back and looked at that picture a bunch of times, Tom. For real. There's a lot, Raleigh, that I haven't tried. He's asking how many peppers I haven't tried. There are over 5,000 kinds of peppers. I bet I should ask the Chase the Heat historian how many different peppers I've eaten. He may know that. That could be one of the peppers he knows, or one of the statistics he knows. A lot, but I haven't even put a scratch on the surface of how many there are. Mr. Ray, you ever have 5 minutes to catch a plane, run so hard you puke, and after that the plane breaks and you have to wait 12 so driving? No, I haven't had that. You know what? It was really funny that the second shoot of this thing that you're going to see in the summer, I was in Texas and everything was late because of weather. They canceled flights, and I'm telling you, they sent me all over the place, and I wanted to get home. I didn't want to be there anymore. I was talking to JP. Oh, I felt so bad. I was not happy. I was so upset. It just one after the other. I'm like, what am I doing here? Are you going to get me out of here or not? And he's like, I'm trying. And then he finally says, there's a plane. Now, you got to understand, I was in, where the heck was I? I was in Dallas, and he wanted to send me, they said, here's what we're going to do. I want to go to Fort Mill, all right? He goes, you're going to go from Dallas to Colorado and have like a 6-hour layover, then fly from Colorado to and I said, are you joking? He said, it's that, there's no flights. I said, book it. So he tells me what gate, I find out what gate it's at. I go to the thing, I find out it's the other side of the airport. There's no SkyTram. I just got to woof it. So I'm doing my O.J. Simpson. That's an old reference. A lot of people won't know that. But I'm running through the airport like O.J. Simpson. And I get to the gate. As I get there, I'm seeing the flight say canceled. I walk up, and I couldn't believe it. I was so upset. So I was sitting down and waiting for him to call me. And I'm like, now what do we do? And I was not happy. And I wasn't a jerk at all. I'm not a prima donna. I wasn't acting like that. But I was not happy. And I said, you're going to have me go from Dallas to, it just seems really screwy. Anyway, he goes, what do you want me to do? You want me to get you a hotel? I said, you either get me a hotel or bail money. You're going to need one or the other. I think the hotel is probably cheaper. So he got me the hotel. I'm waiting for him to call me back, tell me what hotel I'm at. As I'm sitting down, leaning against his pole. And I see a guy and a girl sitting there. They're whispering to each other, looking at me. I've been doing this long enough where I know that look. They know who I am. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, they walk up, they're like, "Hey Johnny, how you doing?" And I was just like in the worst mood. I was in a bad mood. They're like, "Hey man, are you on your way to Australia?" I was like, "Nope." I said, I didn't go into the chapter and verse of what was going on. I just kind of said, "I'm just traveling." And I got a picture with them, which was kind of cool. I got a picture on my phone too, which was neat. But when moments like that, the travel is like that's why can you imagine working in an airport? It's such an intense thing. There's so much emotion tied in with it. It's brutal, man. People just snap and lose control. I've seen some funny things happen in airports. A gallon of chocolate milk. Yeah, you know what, Thompson? That's a you guys see Molly Schuyler. She did. What was it 13 seconds? A whole gallon? 13 seconds. Forget Badlands. I'm talking 13 seconds. She drank a gallon faster than I could drink. She had 4 glasses this big, and it took 13 seconds to do all 4 of them. I'm not joking. Go look at it. Badlands are bad, but nothing's like Molly. It was crazy. Tim, good to see you, man. All the Balaques are here. Um, Blake and Blake would be great lawyers. That'd be good, Tim. I prefer Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. Those are my lawyers. Just kidding. I am the Noise Opera. Good to see you, dude. Thanks for being here, man. I love you. Appreciate you stopping in. Again, happy Mother's Day to everybody. Make sure you tell a mother that's, if your mom's not here, I'm so sorry, but, you know, if you can, tell your mother you love her. And like I said this morning, if you got a bridge that needs to be mended, mend it for real. You should be proud of your brother, King of Women. That's awesome. Bizzle, I'm planning on getting my sister this Chasey 4th. Hopefully it lights her up. Yeah, you know what? We're having a meeting tomorrow about a lot of stuff that is going to. We're ramping up right now for what's coming. So there'll be a lot of stuff in stock that's not in stock now, Bizzle. Charlie and Mary Mullins, good to see you guys. Thanks for being here. All right, guys, we're not going to stay on for too much longer. I said I'd go till 9:30. We'll stay on a little bit longer since I love Charlie and Mary so much. We'll stick around a little longer. I never felt more welcomed or included or loved than the Pepper community. All genuine people, they really are. It's a fact, King of Women. Virginia, good to see you. Popped in real quick. Say hi. Thank you. Molly is a beast, says Mr. Wheelchair Preacher. Let me tell you something. She is. She's this big around. She can. If you look at how much, it's 8 gallons, 8.5 gallons or pounds, 8.5 pounds. Think about that. She only weighs like 90. So she's putting. I think for me, I'm like 170 pounds. The equivalent would be like. She's a beast. She's incredible. A machine for real. Some people are really good at just chugging milk. Some people have talents. Yeah, it's true, Thompson. It's a fact. Despite bananas, boy, the second one when we turned the camera off, and there's so many people around, and it wasn't when we started. There was like nobody there. I got back to like what my mom. She's like, "How come you didn't do it in the back here?" I'm like, "Yeah, disappointment." It isn't even disappointment. She just shakes her head. She's like, "It's crazy." Hopefully, the meeting includes dark chocolate covered tube of cherry. You know what? I've talked about it. We'd have to change the packaging completely. It has some obstacles, several, but it's worth looking into. So maybe something I talk about tomorrow. Johnny, I should dye my beard to look like a pepper. Be sweet, I think, says Christopher Westcott. I almost did that. You know how many times I've almost done that for 4th of July? Like red, white, and blue or something weird with a pepper. Maybe one of these days. Riverdale Gardens just came from the hospital. Mom's got problems because of her flight with lung cancer. Gave her much love. Wow. Prayers for that. For real. Thank you for the prayers, guys. If you see a 1 in the chat, listen, if you don't pray, you just do like vibes or positive feelings or good wishes, or you just care, throw a 1 in there so they know that we're a family that cares. I'm sorry, man. Really, I am. Old school, do you know Kevin Gibson? His video title starts Chasing Heat, and he's eating hot stuff as well. I do not. That's all right. He can use that. Not a big deal. What am I going to do? I haven't trademarked the phrase. He is trying to get a bump from that, though. It is what it is. Blake Richardson's mom passed in 2016. tough. I haven't lost my mom, but thank God she's here. But losing my dad was brutal. What was the last time you did multiple braids in my goatee, wind in my face? I don't remember. It's been a long time. I don't remember. Here's the problem. It's 2 feet long now. So if I have single strands, they just unless I do they wrap them up like this one is, because this is just I have it. I put a bead on it, slide it all the way up, then wrap the hair around it and just rubber band it. So maybe I should do it sometime. Evil Llama is in the house. How cool! Good to see you, Evil Llama. That milk challenge killed me. It almost killed my brother. I think it was worse on him than me. It wasn't fun. You know what? It's so much more uncomfortable than eating peppers. Brutal. Wait patiently for the Mama Scoville video content, King of Women. She's like Wilson from, Tool Time. You might see a hand here and there, but like Wilson from here up, she's never going to get on camera. I don't see it happening. Jason 108, good to see you. I wish she would because she's hilarious. She's so funny. And she's teeny. She's a teeny little woman. When we were young, I remember once she goes, I said, I'm going out. She said, you're not going out. I picked her up, moved her to the side, and walked out. She'd throw stuff at me. She used to have this, Drew V, bro, good to see you. Oh, Mama, good Mose. Did sisters go? Yep, sure did. They took her to dinner today. We spent the whole week trying to baby her as much as she let us. But I forgot I was just about to go tell you. I lost because I saw Drew V. I don't even know what I was saying. That's how bad it is. It's crazy. Oh yeah, she had this wooden man. It was a meat tenderizer. All right, it was wooden though. It had the mallet on the end with like grated. She beat your steak with it. That did not sound. Hammer steak, round steak, and things like that. She used to shake it at me, and one day she was shaking it at me, and I was running away. I was probably 10. She was swinging it at me, and the top came off and hit me in the back when I was running away, and I made this dramatic fall, and we put the poor woman through a lot. The second time he made that puking was the most ridiculous sound. It really is. You know what the funny thing is? Want to see something funny? You want to treat Jacob Jethro? It's good to see you. Go back to that scene and put it on half speed. Okay, you can see the orange. It looks like goldfish, but he ate an orange before, and you can see the orange through the streams of milk. Oh my God, that was funny. That was awful. I'm going to use your raising a serial killer line, Johnny. Did I say that? Okay. Alf, good to see you, man. The sound of that got me. I'll tell you what, that I need to get that to LAB and see his thoughts. That was crazy. It was a lot of fun though. Ultra Mag, good to see you. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Absolutely. Made a video and discussed Chili made a video and discussed his issues today. Very heartwarming. Always, Charles. Crazy Cat, good to see you. All right, guys, we're going to go for just a couple more minutes, then we're going to wrap it up. Keith Lego, good night, everybody. Love you all. Tell someone you love them. Thank you. Take care, Keith, says Blake. Good night. Keith says Dennis. It's a great group of people. Old English, what happened with the bacon-flavored crack balls? You know what? Here's what happened. I'm battling Foy right now. We got 2 different powders that we got. We don't just throw bacon on there. We probably got like 5 or 6 different flavored powder for bacon. And one of them, have you ever had the bacon, like the fake bacon bits? If you're really hungry, you could probably put it on a salad, but you really want bacon because it has that artificial bacon flavor. Well, the one that he likes tastes like that, as far as I'm concerned. It's just the truth. And the one I like, you smell the bag. It just smells like meat, like bacon. It just smells so much better. It tastes better. And we're just kind of butting heads a little bit. But we're going to be meeting tomorrow. I think we're going to win. If I win, they'll be out soon. It was bad, Asmir, everything. I was struggling. Cody Lee, good to see you. All right, guys. I think I've said hi to almost everybody. I don't think anybody slid by me. You are the inspiration to all. Oh, come on, Eva Lama. Thank you for saying that. I get inspiration from all you guys. Drew V, right here, is a guy that I get inspiration from so much. Charlie Mullins and Mary, I get inspiration. All you guys, I really do, honestly. But thank you for saying that. Guys, we're going to wrap it up right now. Tell someone you love and be the difference in somebody's day tomorrow, okay? And honestly, there's somebody who has a bridge they need to mend. If it's not with a mom, it's with somebody. Mend it. Makes life better. The last things on deathbed is I'm sorry, forgive me, and I love you. Get rid of the I'm sorry and forgive yous now so you can focus on just the I love yous later. Love you guys. I'm Johnny Scoville. I'll see you guys tomorrow. This was Chase the Heat.